Oh, welcome. Greetings and salutations. It's Food Friday, and we're gonna make some food. I'm making a savory cheesecake. I've made many cheesecakes in the past, but have yet to actually make a savory one. Despite the fact that I've been interested and curious about making a savory one forever. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it'll turn out wonderfully. But before I actually start off with any of the actual cheesecake stuff, there's stuff that needs to be done to like the ingredients that are going into it. So this is a honey chipotle bacon cheddar cheesecake. All of those words are things that I would eat by themselves, but together they just I'm pretty sure they'll make a harmonious, delicious, beautiful harmony. There's a word there that I'm searching for that I can't find, but we gotta cook the bacon. I don't know how much bacon I'm gonna need, but if I need more than a pound, then we're just gonna use a pound. Because I've decided it. Because basically you need a cup of it to be crumbled. And I don't know how much bacon strips turn into crumbled amount, but we're just going to bake all of it once in the oven. And then whatever we don't need, we'll just shove into our mouths and it'll be fine. All right. Get out of the thing. There we go. Good bacon. All right. The ones on the bottom seem thicker, so we're going to make those ones the most happily spaced. And the great thing is that I've got 2 racks now, so I can actually do all this bacon at the same time, as opposed to having to do some sort of hodgepodge, terrible burn down the kitchen situation like I did with the eclairs. Yeah, I think it would actually probably take a similar amount of time to do the bacon on the stovetop as it will to bake it in the oven, maybe? Just because it's usually like 25 to 30 minutes for the bacon in the oven, and about 6 minutes per set of 4. So if there's 4 sets of 4, then that would be about 24 minutes. So it might actually even be faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, I should probably scoot this over so you can see some stuff. Not a whole lot, because the camera's not the best. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so we got 8 in a happy little parchment lined pan. Oh my god. Oh my god, you can almost even see it. How about that? And then we're going to do it again! Normally I go for applewood bacon. This is hickory, primarily because they didn't actually have applewood out when I went to get the bacon, and I was like, I'm not going to ask anybody or wait around. This will probably be fine. It's going in with a bunch of other stuff. Besides, something about hickory sounds like it would be good for Chipotle, right? At least that's the impression I get. And if I'm wrong, then, well, we don't have to make this recipe again. I don't know. I have a good feeling about it. I actually think I'm not going to have room for the last piece. But it's also, like, thinner than all the other pieces, so I feel like it's probably not a bad thing. Alright, so you stay there. Alright, all that's good. I am going to place these into the oven with it turned off. And then we're going to turn it on to 400 degrees and set the timer for 25 minutes. And I have found that this is typically a pretty decent way to make bacon in the oven. Timer, 25, 10, 15, 20, 25, start, bam. Turn on the oven light just in case. Hello, Mom, how are you doing? How's it going? Having a good day? And actually, you know what, just because I can, and because it makes absolutely no sense to leave one strip of bacon just existing on its own, gonna fry that up over here. Just, on its own. Just, you're okay? Well, I'm glad you're okay and not good. go. Turn that on there. Try to keep track of it and not pay attention. Okay, so bacon's baconing. Next up, we're gonna try to do the cheese. It's gonna go inside it. I'm gonna be lazy and use the food processor because, well, it's supposed to be finely shredded. I feel like the food processor's not gonna finely shred it. I feel like the food processor's just gonna like generally shred it. Where is the spatula? Where's the spatula? I know I love it. It's in here. It's not clean. Alright, so from now, so 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, more than, well, maybe 12. This is actually probably going to take less time to cook just because it's thinner. So. If it ends up burning, not great, but oopsie-doops. Sometimes in life things happen. And sometimes the thing that happens is your food burns. And then you can't eat it. Well, you can. I suppose nothing's gonna, like, you're not gonna go to jail for eating burnt food. I don't know how likely it is to kill you. Oh, damn. Alright. Let's see if this is... Whoa, there we go. So we need about 4 ounces. 4 ounces of cheese in a cup, my understanding. You just plop you right here. Zero you out. Turn you to ounces so I can actually... 4.1. It's good enough. Good enough for government work. Alright, will this fit inside the thingy though? That's the question. The answer to that is... probably? Go with a probably. Go with a probably and turn the... Oh, it's got to be plugged in. Of course it's got to be plugged in. Be silly to not. Sure, that looks good. Whoa, alright, so this should probably be flipped. Flip it, there we go, there we go. Ooh, let me lower the temperature just a little bit too. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. So what do we got going on here? We got some chunks, got some little chunks of cheese. Oh, we just love to see that. There we go, on. No, this doesn't strike me as finely shredded, but unless you steal the food? Wait, what is that in reference to? What, eating burnt food's not going to kill you unless you steal the food? I could be misremembering the thing. I mean, I'm definitely misremembering the things that I said. Okay. Maybe you can just chop up those bits and it'll be fine. Because we're going to use this again. I'm going to use this to grind the bacon as well because I don't want to have to chop that by hand. Who knows what's going to happen to it? It might turn out real bad. Oh, bacon, are you burnt yet? Don't look. Come on, flip, 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 dip. Looking almost burnt. Yeah, thin pieces are fun, let's say. Sure, why not? We'll use it. What's the worst that can happen? By use it, I mean shove it in my face. Stay there. Probably take the... Said you wouldn't go to jail for eating burnt food. See, but that's the thing, is that if you go to jail whether or not you ate that food. Like, the eating is not the jailable offense. You might go to jail for serving people burnt food, depending on the circumstance, I suppose. That is another possibility. Where? Tiny plate. Go. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright, so now that the cheese is cheesed, let me just get this out of the pan without burning myself, that'd be good. Yes, excellent. Alright, so now that the cheese is cheesed, probably put it in a bowl in the meantime, because once again I am going to need to reuse this. Dump you in here. There we go. And actually I'm going to move the camera ever so slightly now that we don't need to see me over by the... Well, actually no, I'm going to be back over there, but I kind of still like it when it's actually focused on where I'm standing. So you can see me in all of my glory. Come on. Don't want any of this to go to waste. We're going to rinse this out. Crumble up our bacon once it's done. Thing is, I have in the past done 2 sheets of bacon in the oven at a time, and it definitely seems to cook one of them faster than the other, depending on where the heating element is, and I'm not 100% sure where the heating element in my oven is, so I guess we'll find out. Just cut this a little bit smaller. There you go. Or at least try. Is that doing anything whatsoever? Not really. Oh my gosh. It has become processed cheese. Absolutely fantastic. Alright. Good enough. Good enough. Get into the bowl. See, but now also the cheese will warm up so that it incorporates more nicely into the actual cheesecake batter once it's ready, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I knew I had to do this recipe as soon as I saw it. I've been wanting to do a savory cheesecake, most specifically one that has cheddar in it for a while, but this one's just like, oh, why would I ever do anything besides this one? This one sounds amazing. Alright, pop the rest of this cheese in here. Don't want it to go to waste. I suppose I could like melt cheese over the top of it as like a garnish or a decoration, but not really necessary. Okay, so rinse you out, dry you off. Wipe this down. Won't need you until it's time to serve the cheesecake. That's actually another great thing about this particular thing, and actually most savory cheesecakes, if I'm not mistaken, is that a lot of them are like, yeah, serve warm. Don't wait to cool off. That's silly. And I can totally get behind that. That sounds great to me. Yep, here we go. And if the food processor does not adequately crumble our bacon, well, first of all, if the oven doesn't sufficiently crunch up our bacon, I may have to give it some extra time frying just to really get it crumbleable. But excellent. 15 minutes remaining. Let's take a look at this. So yeah, it looks like bacon. Yeah, all right. Looks like bacon that is in the process of cooking. All right, let me try this. So this is a very done piece, especially around the edges. It's I mean, I think it looks fine. It is a little bit darker than on a couple of house. That tastes good. All right. So I suppose, probably a little early. to start with the cheese part. But why not? It's just going to be sitting out anyway. How you doing? How you good? How you being a jerk? I had to soak this container of honey in hot water to get it to actually behave. So hopefully it's still behaving enough to pour out as much as we need. But we'll find out. Okay, so step the first. Actually, not step the first. Okay. Quick note about this. I am thinking that I'm going to be using a normal cheesecake pan for this. Probably. And here's the reason why. Is that the recipe is like, oh, use a 6 springform pan, which would be this size here. Which is really, really small. But with the amount of things that are, like, okay, just for an example. So if I were to put all of this cheese in here, look at that. Look at how much that fills. Plus we need to put another block of cream cheese. No, two blocks of cream cheese, another cup's worth of stuff, plus 2 eggs. But there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's going to go into here. I don't think that this is going to be big enough. Now we've got cheese stuck to the inside of this pan. It's just what we wanted. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Perfect. All right. So yeah, we're going to use the normal size one. Now, the weird thing is, like, this recipe, and this might be a bad sign, but the recipe doesn't have any comments. So, I don't know if other people have tried this. Maybe I can be the first comment left on and be like, yeah, I think you've got a typo there somewhere, buddy. But yeah, so, what we need to do first is we need to lube up the inside of this thing. Sweet. And then we need to roll breadcrumbs around inside it. This particular cheesecake does not have... Are you going to stick? Oh yeah, you look like you're sticking. This particular cheesecake doesn't have a crust. And I'm actually not sure how much of this stuff to use, but we're going to roll it around ever so gently, make a mess on our counter. That's good. I also feel like I'm supposed to use normal breadcrumbs and not panko breadcrumbs, but panko is what we have. So panko is what we're using. And yeah, so yeah, this is the inside of our thing, sort of coated with... normal bread. We could have, but that would have taken time, and just, yeah, time that I may not have had. I didn't notice what sort of breadcrumbs we had until right near the end. That should probably be...
We had breadcrumbs, but
oh, we sure did. We sure did for a moment.
They were
not great anymore. They were homemade breadcrumbs.
very much alive.
Very much alive?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so we've got this there. Now we have our 2 happy little blocks of cream cheese. So happy. What does this guess mix with? Let's mix it with the lemon juice. That's right, which I still have in the fridge.
Bacon smells good.
Right?
So good.
In 11 minutes. See, here's the thing. I don't know that I'm going to need all of it. So, you know, if you want to have some pieces of bacon.
I would love that. So, besides the panko, what other carby stuff is going into this?
Honey. It's like half a cup of honey.
Oof.
So, for the honey chipotle.
But I suppose half a cup throughout an entire cheesecake isn't terrible.
Probably not. Like, half a cup of sugar is less than most cheesecakes have, and this isn't even pure sugar, necessarily. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that'll probably be pretty good. But I'm very excited for this. You know, there's not too little time if you wanted to grab some bread, if you really wanted bread for this.
I think I'm okay.
Okay.
I was thinking of the bread for the other thing.
What other? Oh, for the...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the shrimp one, which is not being made today, much to Shillelagh's just... Well, actually, if I was, then Shillelagh probably would be here right now. Because Shillelagh really, really wanted me to make that one. It just sparked enthusiasm like nothing else.
Is this the one that said 6 inches?
This is the one that said 6 inches, but I even tried putting this 1 cup of stuff into the 6-inch thing, and it filled it up like halfway. So I'm fairly confident that it was a typo. 6 and 9 are right next to each other on a keyboard number pad, so maybe that's what happened. And even if it's not, like baking something in a pan that's too big for it, still works. It just ends up, shaped differently, and you have to pay slightly more attention to the baking process.
Just fine.
But I'm gonna put it in for the minimum amount of time anyway before I check on it, so it's like it'll be fine. It'll be just fine.
Pork rinds to dip in this to spread this on.
I mean, if you want, do you have any?
No.
Well, then I guess you can't do that. 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Lemon jus. And then we can get rid of the rest of it because it's not doing anything for us. There we go, lemon juice. Would be freshly squeezed, but I didn't do it fresh. This is not fresh. This is 2 days old. In the fridge. Mix that up. Until smooth. You got it. And it already looks pretty smooth. It is cheesecake. Or cream cheese, rather. Cream cheese that has already been softened. Oh my gosh, hiccups. Why hiccups? Why? I believe we're going to need a teaspoon again, right? For the Chipotle? Yes, for the Chipotle. Looks pretty smooth. More or less. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Yeah. Just beat the hell out of it. How's that? Okay, yeah, that looks smooth to me. Definitely smooth. All right, next up, we have eggs one at a time. We all know how this goes. Seen this done 100 times before. Maybe not. Oh man, have I made 100 cheesecakes in my life? That's a good question. I don't know. Surely I must have made at least 50. Okay, so let's think for a second. I've been doing this for at least 10 or 11? No, 11 or 12 years, I think. I've made like 3 per year, which some years have been more than others. It's just the way that it goes. Gotta scrape down the sides of this for sure. Also, I don't know, this might just be my opinion, but I feel like if you have a savory cheesecake and it cracks, it's not as big of a deal. Like, that might be just cope right there, but preemptive cope for when it inevitably cracks later. But I feel like it's not that big of a deal. Because again, also, if you're serving it warm, there's less time for it to crack in the first place, because it usually cracks as it cools. So if you slice into that puppy, then, who can say if it would have cracked? No, nobody. See, it's fine. The cheesecake is absolutely fine. Ooh, okay, you still have a lot of stuff on you. Balance. Oh, I heard some sputter from the direction of the oven. Some bacon is going on. Take number dos. I imagine the honey's going to also thin it out a bit. Because right now it still looks a little bit thick. Yeah, I need to move this so that my face is in view. Yeah, that's better. For the moment, at least. Excellent. Alright, scrape, 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 scrape. Scrape, 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 scrape. How is it looking anyway? Let me just take a gander at the bacon real quick. Come on, get off. Wipe down. Get off the spatula. Get off. There you go. Whoa! Okay, well that's on the floor now. Cool, excellent.
Yeah.
Bacon looks, some of it looks bacony. Others I can't see because there's a big old shadow. So, I might want to have this be in for another 5 minutes after, actually, since it tends to get more of the crispy nature that we're looking for after half an hour versus 25 minutes.
This is being mixed into the bacon, or into the cheesecake.
Yeah, it's being crumbled up, so I'm going to put it in the food processor. And then it, along with the cheese, get folded into the
that's
cheesecake.
exciting. This is an exciting recipe.
Right? I'm how you might say, hella stoked, even.
What if you took the part that you needed for the cheesecake and put it in the cheesecake?
Yeah.
And then you saved the rest and put it on top of the cheesecake,
I mean, I could
like
do
a
that.
garnish.
Do you want me to?
I want you to follow your dreams.
I
I'm just
have no
helping
dreams.
to like
I have
show
zero
you
dreams.
possibilities.
There are no dreams in my mind.
No.
It's fine though. I'm fine without dreams. What? Math.
It could be me.
68? Yes? 21 times 8 is 168, right?
Seems right.
Alright, 168. Shoot it up.
28 times 8 is 188, right?
Wait, why? Wait, what?
28 times 8?
21 times 8.
Oh, never mind.
Listen to that bacon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, 168. And I need to do the... Oh my god, please,
For some
ads.
reason I heard 22.
Ads, why? Go away. Oh my god, I hate you. You're the worst. Where are you? Where did I put you? There you are. Okay. Sometimes the internet's terrible. Says me. Okay. Yeah, honey and chipotle powder. Go in next at the same time. So we're going to take this. We're going to very, very carefully weigh out 168 grams. Very carefully. Super carefully.
I love this jug of honey.
Me too. It's pretty great.
I thought it was going to be the biggest, most massive jug, and then it turned out to be this beautiful, cute, dainty little jug of honey.
This is a lot of honey.
It's half a cup of honey.
Bloop, 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 bloop. We're getting there. We're getting there. 158, 160. Come on. Update minute. 165. 168. Okay.
You did it.
Perfect. I'm the ruler of all things honey. Yes.
And then chipotle.
Chipotle powder. Powdered chipotle. Where is it? There it is. All right. I've never used this stuff.
It's great.
Like we've had, I don't know what you used it for, but like we've had it for a while.
I didn't actually use it in the Barbacoa ripoff. Yeah.
Awesome.
I used it for something.
30 seconds left on bacon, then we're gonna. I should probably. Well, no, we're not gonna open it. We're gonna use our eyeballs. And if it looks like it needs more time, you know, I'm gonna say that it needs more time. I'm going to say it will survive another 5, or at least another 3. 2, 1. Okay. We'll check after 3, and if it still doesn't look like too done, then I'm gonna do it for another 2, and then that'll be that. Get a little scrapey bit. All right. So that's 1 teaspoon. And 2 teaspoons. There we go.
It's strong stuff. I wonder what color it's gonna make it. Probably red or pink.
Possibly. With flecks of orange and brown. Alright, ooh. In fact, here's what we can do. We can move this sucker. Ooh, so that you can see. Oh wow, look at that! That's amazing.
Incredible.
Oh yeah, it's definitely more liquidy now. Thank you, honey. You can see the spices. Oh man. That looks pretty combined.
There's a big hunk of chipotle on the pan, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm gonna scrape that down. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Help me. Help me.
I got it. There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna scrape all this nonsense. It looks so cool. It's interesting too because I did that one honey cheesecake and it was just like, well, this tastes vaguely like honey.
Yeah.
But hopefully this will have a stronger honey and or.
How much honey was in the honey cheesecake?
I honestly don't remember. It has been a while. I'd have to double check things. I didn't even do that for a stream. I just made it, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you just made it.
It's just like, oh, let's just make it because I want it. All right, looks pretty well combined now. I'm just trying to scrape the bottom as much as I can. There we go. All right. Sty. Good. Tasty. All right. And just take this chipotle powder and just pour it right back in there. Yeah. Waste not, want not. Alright, man, I can still hear it sputtering. We got 15 seconds left. I feel it could survive another 2.
I agree.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Alright, so another 2 minutes. And then that's really all there's left. I gotta fold in the bacon into the cheddar, pour into the pan, which is gonna be on a baking sheet because I do not want it to like spill everywhere. In the event, because that's one thing about the crust is that the crusts have this tendency to help tighten up the bottom, even though depending on how much butter's in the crust, it can still leak out, which is whatever. But since this one doesn't have a crust, I'm a little bit worried that it might leak outside the bottom. So just as a precaution.
You decided not to put a parchment paper in there?
Nah. No need for parchment paper. We'll be fine, he said. Full of confidence and spunk.
We could put rainbow sprinkles on this one.
Yeah, we could, but we won't because Shillelagh's not here to make you do bad things.
Oh, bummer.
And Mom would never suggest you ruin the food that I'm making. Isn't that right, Mom?
If Shillelagh does show up, then I can put rainbow sprinkles on the blueberry pie and show them.
No. I'm sorry.
You don't want to encourage their bad behavior.
No. Unacceptable.
I don't understand.
Unallowed. I could mix the cheese in now, in theory.
Yeah.
But why? Why would I do that? Oh man. Okay, so close. Let me grab these guys. Ooh, and you know what else? We'll also have so much bacon grease. We'll have a pound's worth of bacon grease.
And you know what we can put in that? Burgers.
Yes, we can. Do you have beef that you want to burgerize?
I have beef. I just haven't thought it.
Do we have another mason jar?
Yeah, we've got like 200.
Where do they live?
They're right there, yeah. No. You were, yes.
Okay. Use your words. So that I know. This will probably be enough for it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. Alright. Oh, I need to actually put the thing in there.
Ooh,
There
yeah,
we go.
that was perfect.
Looks like bacon.
And now you have 2 things of bacon. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a bottom one.
Right?
Oh, those look a little bit more done.
Perfect. I think, actually, I don't know. I think they look about as done. Now again, I have absolutely no idea. Okay. Thank you. I have absolutely no idea. Oh, one thing that we do want to do. I'll wait for you to move your hand so I don't burn you. Is I want to turn this off. I want to open this up for like, I don't know, a minute. Cool it off because the actual temperature this needs to be baked at, haha, Mom says that's right, is 325? 325, which is a pretty low temperature. So, like for a cheesecake at least. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to take this and move it somewhere else. Thank you so much. I'm gonna actually put the blade portion back in the diddly-do. And then I will begin to feed the bacon into the thingamabob.
Oh, you're just gonna food process it.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, it'll be way faster.
Is it supposed to be like crumbleized?
Yes, it is supposed to be crumbleized. It says finely crumbled, in fact, is what it says.
You get a tongs?
Yes, and I will, if I can find it. There it is! Alright, so since this seems more done, I'm going to use this stuff first. I figured I'd use like half of it and measure that, and then once that was done...
We have a problem.
We do have a slight problem. Hold on. What if we... Nothing that Pulse can't solve. You be quiet. All right, I need to see here. Where you're at. Okay, good. All right. Clear this. Bake at 325. Good. All right. It is cooled off enough. All right. Let me put all of it in there and then try to pulse it. Such good bacon.
Smells real good.
Never actually put bacon in a food
bacon
processor.
lattice on top of it.
Oh my god.
Go big or go home.
Here's the problem though, is that the bacon's already cooked.
But I mean afterwards, you could just place the bacon on top of it.
I don't know if it's big enough to fit all the way across though.
Is really?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the bacon?
Yeah.
Oh well.
As a lattice type design. Get in there. The last one. There you go. There you go. All right. So now it's stay. Good.
Genius.
Looks pretty crumbled. Yeah. Oh, smell that. So the question is this a cup? Or is it not? Probably not. Let me, oh, it's here. It's right here. Take this out. Go fast. Place you gingerly right there and grab a spoon. Grab a spoon and just kind of spoon this out. Oh man, are we going to need the entire pound? We might need the whole pound. Oh my god, we might need more than 1 pound. Like I said, if we need more than 1 pound for this to reach a cup, we're just using a pound. That's, A, that's all we have. B, I feel like a pound of bacon in a cheesecake is enough. Right?
I agree.
I guess we're gonna use the whole thing, because this does not look like it's gonna be half of a cup. It very well may be closer, for sure, if we use all of it. Well, I apologize. There's no leftover bacon, Woody. Them's the breaks.
That's pretty sad. But it's interesting that all of those slices of bacon condense down into
that.
this.
So, pop this back in. Go.
That's why they're like, yeah, each slice of bacon is only about 80 to 100 calories a piece.
It is now cool enough to handle with my fingies. Sort of. As long as I don't touch it for too long. He said.
I don't know why you're shutting it and then placing it in the top. But
Why not?
You gotta live your best life.
I gotta live my best life. I do what I want, yo.
Just barely cool
Oh
enough
god,
to handle
oh
the
god,
cookies.
oh god, oh god, oh god. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Alright, get in there. Get in there. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. fingies. Ugh. All right. And then we pull some more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Crikey. And just rest in there for a bit. Where'd my spoon? There'd my spoon go. I just spoon the rest of this all up in here. Oh man, so good. This is ridiculous. What you got there? Oh, we got a pound of bacon. Well, a pound of bacon, pre-cooked weight. Post-cooked weight is different. I'm gonna put this in the soapy wet too. Yeah, this thing should be done before 4 o'clock, which is great because I got somewhere to be.
Alright, so now we know that a pound of bacon makes about a cup of highly crumbled bacon.
Indeed. That's good. Robot, do you want to like lick out the inside of this?
Yeah.
There you go. Put the thing back first. Okay. So now we're going to. Now it's supposed to fold it in. So fold it in means you're not using the mixer portion anymore. I'm just gonna.
Wow, come on, you piece of crap.
You gotta tighten it.
I'm going to.
Tighten it with your fists.
I will.
You here. Scrape you down. Come on. Don't want you to drip all over the stand itself. There we go. Alright. Now, we're going to dump in some cheese. Cheese. How's it taste?
Keep moving.
Does it taste delicious?
It does.
We're going to dump in some bacon. Dump! Oh my god. Amazing. We're going to mix it. We're going to fold. We're going to fold. Fold. Does this look appetizing? Maybe not yet, but I hope it tastes appetizing.
Alright, camera. Stop it.
Camera does what it wants.
It sure does.
Camera is owned by no man. Well, technically I own it, but what does that say about me?
What? No.
Alright, so now we're going to take this. Well, first off, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the... Where did the other one go? I might not want to use that one, actually. It's still hot, though, right? Still hot? Still hot? Will you burn me if I touch you? Kind of. Sort of, in a way. Where did the grease go? Where did the grease in this one go? Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm going to just dump you here. We'll just set you up. Are you going to stay? Oh, you are. You're such a well-behaved thing. Alright. Hot? 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 Little hot? Should probably not be hot putting it into the thing, though. So let me just cool it off real fast. Ever so slightly. Nice. All right. So we're going to place our pan onto the thing. Thank you, sous chef. I appreciate you. And then we're going to pour all of this. We're going to put it on screen. And we're going to pour all of this. Okay, that doesn't sound like it's...
Plap, plap.
So apparently we got some stuff a little bit too far up the sides.
Yeah, this isn't going to fit all the way. I almost want to try to put it in the 6 inch.
You say what?
I almost want to see if it would fit in the 6 inch.
I don't, because I'm really sure that it's not going to.
Okay.
I'm fairly confident. part of me was like, oh, I could just put the stuff in the 6-inch, and if it doesn't fit there, then I'll just put it into the other thing. And it's like, but just
Put it in the 7-inch.
actually that might actually work.
You have 6 to 10 now, don't you?
Yes, I have 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes, that is correct. All right, here we
It'll
have.
just be a low-rise cheesecake.
Right. I mean, it's all about the amount of cheese that's in it. Most cheesecakes take 3. This one only took 2, but I've made ones that took 2 before. So.
Yep.
And at 325 for what, 40 minutes? I mean, I really doubt it's going to be over baked. So, all right, here goes nothing. I'm gonna put it in, put it in, put it in. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Boom. Excellent. All right, so this has been drained of as much bacon grease as we can. Put this into the soapy water as well, and then we're going to attempt very gracefully, so gracefully, to pour bacon grease here into the little itty bitty mason bead.
This will either work just fine or it'll be a disaster.
What's that?
So this will either work just fine or it will be a disaster. There's no middle ground.
Just fine is what's going to happen. Do you have faith in me?
Uh-huh.
Good.
I don't have faith in the grease, though.
You should have faith in the grease. That's not a disaster. See, look, middle ground. You were wrong. Haha. Only a little bit went away.
You almost got it all over your feet.
Almost, but I didn't, and that's what matters.
There you go.
Here's your burger stuff.
Yeah, I better use this up fast.
Say again?
Better use this up fast because it's not dry, or it's
Because of
not
all the little nubblies in it?
skimmed or whatever.
Alright, let me have a little bit of this. Oh. That's interesting.
What?
You can taste the chipotle.
I can taste the
It
honey.
sneaks up on you. Sneaks up on you real fast.
Oh God, there it is.
Just like I told you. Just like a jumping spider might do.
Did you talk about the jumping
I did
spider?
not talk about the jumping spider that was on the ceiling that made me sad. That I asked you kindly to take outside.
Yeah, it takes several seconds for the chipotle to hit. First thing it hits is the honey.
Maybe there was more honey in this than the other one. I don't know. But the question remains, what are we going to do for the next 37 minutes? And I can tell you one thing we're going to do. Is eat some pie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I made some pie on Wednesday, and it's turned into something.
We don't think it was cooked long enough,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I'm pretty sure that was the... like, I looked online afterwards to try to troubleshoot it, and it's like, yes, a common mistake with making fruit-filled pies is people will see the crust turn golden brown and think that
But
it's
you
ready
waited,
to come out.
You put it
I
in
waited
for
the
the time that they said.
Yeah, but again, it was a hodgepodge, cobbled together recipe, which means that my timing was basically just kind of speculative. But again, like, here's the thing. So
See, like it's the juice is solidified.
not really.
Oh, never
I mean,
mind.
not
I thought it
entirely,
had.
at least. The pie itself, it looks great, it tastes great, but it did not. What's the word? What's the word that I keep on forgetting and then saying? Damn it. Hello. Yes, you are.
Oh, you're right on time.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No, you're not.
You get to see the blueberry pie with sprinkles.
Nope, not happening. That is the thing that we are not doing today.
Why not?
I mean, you can. If you're having some, you can put some on yours.
Can I have some?
Yes, and you can put some on yours. I'm not putting any on mine. I do not want any on mine. But yeah, so it didn't thicken. That's the word. It did not thicken to the. Is it not in here? Surely I washed it. Am I crazy? Is it in here? Oh no, it's right here. Okay, so yeah, there we go. But yeah, It didn't thicken, but it still tastes what I would describe as really good. So we're going to eat some. And by we, I mean at least me. I don't know if Woody's actually going to have some. She's been much better about adhering to not eating as much sugar and stuff than I have.
I'm also
It's
just
pie.
want sprinkles on it.
Yeah, you do. Stay there. Da-na-na-na. Yeah, the bits that leaked out earlier are, yep. Yeah, but the crust tastes great.
Oh, the crust is divine.
The filling tastes great. It's just, again, it didn't
It tastes way better than I expected it to.
Yeah, take that, Witty. Take that, Witty's
He showed me.
description of my foods.
Praising your food.
Your preemptive description. Your prejudiced description of my food. I cannot. Okay, I'm gonna get a spoon.
Okay, what I said was that amongst all berries, so berries are like pizza to me.
What?
Any pizza is good pizza, but there's certain pizzas that I like more than others. And in the berry pecking order, blueberries are at the bottom of the pecking order. I would pick other berries above blueberries.
It did not get thick with many C's.
Blueberries are berries, and therefore they're tasty.
Feel free to slice up your desired amount of pie.
Now that you're saying it, I kind of want to be good.
Ah, no rainbow sprinkles for you, Shillelagh.
Or will there be?
There won't be. I mean, there will only be sprinkles if you want Sin to be very, very sad. If you want Sin to be very, very sad, then feel free. But I don't think you want Sin to be very, very sad.
Do you want Sin to be very sad? You could put sprinkles on the ice cream, because that's where sprinkles belong. Well, it's up to Shillelagh.
It is up to Shillelagh. And Shillelagh is saying nothing.
Alright, you're spared.
And now I'm going to eat it, so it's going to be too late. So good. Alright, let's see if it feels any thicker. Not really. Not really any thicker.
Your mom doesn't want you to be sad.
See?
Okay.
Mom loves me. Yeah, my thoughts were, oh, it'll get colder. Oh, Shillelagh doesn't want me to be sad either. Take that. The only person who wants me to be sad might be you.
I just don't understand.
Yeah, still a successful pie. All things considered. And see, I am a fan of blueberries. Like, of all the berries, I'd say they're probably one of my more favorite ones. Or just fruits in general. Sty. So yeah, what up, Shillelagh? How's it going? What have you been up to today? Foraging for mushrooms? Some of the excitement you missed is that 1 pound of bacon makes 1 cup of crumbled bacon. In case you didn't know. Shillelagh also likes a good blueberry. Haha. Although, ever since I played, what's it called? Celeste, I kind of want to make a strawberry pie. Yes to foraging. Did you find the deadly ones? Or did you find the not deadly ones?
Are you going to give away these blueberry?
Yes, tonight.
Oh. Okay.
That is the plan. It would have been sooner, except reasons. What all are you throwing? Oh, onion. From the last time we made the curry.
Yeah. Special growth onions. Oh, and then this is the mozzarella that we need to use up before it goes bad.
That could also go on top of the cheesecake.
It could. It would mesh well.
If you wanted.
Oh, never mind.
Not a whole lot found today. Did not find a deadly boy. Is there any actual use for the Deadly Boys? Like, obviously you're not going to eat them. At least not eat them raw. How about a... See, it's illegal to kill people? So I was wondering if there was perhaps a legal use.
You need to expand your horizons.
To criminality? I need to expand my horizons to being a criminal. Yes, curry. We've made it 3 times now, I believe, right? Or has it only been twice?
The Persona curry?
Yeah.
I think it's only twice for the Persona curry.
Oh, my mistake. But it's so good.
But we should make it 3 times.
Mhm.
We should make
Or
it
more.
3
You know,
times.
5, 10,
Very good.
11 times. Prinny was talking in the Discord regarding the curry, and was talking about like the cost of all the ingredients, because there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. But like the spices last for multiple batches, and vegetables aren't that expensive. The priciest part is probably the chicken, because there's 4 pounds of thighs. But apart from that,
Considering the amount of food it makes and how much you'd be
Yeah.
paying for that amount of food at a restaurant.
that was the other thing too.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not going to be good for your, live off of $3 a day diet plans or whatever. But if you want curry,
Which, who doesn't want curry?
then
They're good for the ecosystem, but no human use. So there's no reason to gather them and sell them to, like, an alchemist or something. What?
I mean, you could sell them on Etsy to people who use them in their herbal whatevers.
All the witchcraft. Are the aromatics of
To curse Donald Trump or whatever.
the aromatics of toxic mushrooms also toxic, or just ingesting them?
It probably depends on the mushroom.
Which part of the mushroom kills you?
Some mushrooms release spores into the air.
I think most mushrooms release spores. I think isn't that like the way they reproduce?
I think so.
I shouldn't have a second piece of pie.
You shouldn't. I should put away this pie for you.
That would be that would probably be a good thing. Thank you very much.
Don't forget to put away the ice cream too.
Oh yeah.
Or you could hand it to me. And
Just-
I could put it away.
Thank you for this as well. Just eating, most fungal toxins only work after digestion. Nice. But do the
Good to know.
do the ones that are toxic to eat smell good to eat? See, that's the tricky part. I'd think that they would not if the whole being poisonous is a defense mechanism. Which kind of makes me wonder why.
Like some extremely poisonous mushrooms are almost indistinguishable from normal ones. And that's what makes foraging so dangerous if you're stupid.
If you're stupid, being the key.
Well, even smart people get fooled.
They smell a little like marshmallows?
Nature's out to get
That
us.
does sound dangerous. Tasty. I'm gonna rinse these off. Or just, not rinse. Whatever. I could have them soaked, but why? Yeah, relatively certain that this plus the cheesecake I'm going to eat, probably all I should eat today. What? And I'm not even 100% sure if this is more calories than I think it is.
It's
'Cause
probably a few calories.
I just took the numbers from Blueberry Pie on the internet and based it on that. Not even doing any weighing. Who doesn't weigh their food? Huh. Me today. But yeah, But yeah. That took up a whole, oh man, 15 minutes.
15 minutes to eat a pie.
To slice and eat a pie and talk about it a little bit. So if I were to eat a second slice, that would take up another 15 minutes.
No. If I were to eat a slice, it would take up 2
5
minutes.
seconds. Things in the little brown mushrooms category can be difficult to distinguish from one another. How many little brown mushrooms are there? So that also makes me remember in, I think Rune Factory specifically. There's like several different types of brown mushrooms you can collect, and they have different things that they do, but they're all named the same, but they'll stack individually. Mm-hmm. So like all the bad ones will stack with themselves, and all the good ones will stack with themselves. So you can kind of tell. Sometimes, maybe. Many mushrooms are very obvious. Yes. Shirley was showing me some pictures over Discord.
Obvious mushrooms?
Well, of mushrooms that have lookalikes that don't really look all that much like their lookalikes. That are poisonous. Oh, there are many little brown mushrooms. Oh, great. I feel like the little white mushrooms are the ones that people normally eat and sell and put on pizza and stuff, right? The little tiny white ones. What are those?
Yeah.
What are those even called?
I don't know. I hate mushrooms. I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't like mushrooms. The taste is tolerable. The texture is gross.
Some would say that we just haven't had mushrooms prepared correctly.
Yeah. Some would.
I bet Shillelagh might be one of those people. Here, I got you a cup to lick out of, too.
Oh, boy.
Hmm?
Thank you.
Bacon! Hey, Yuna, get back. Go.
This is very much making me want the cheesecake.
Ha ha ha. In about 3 minutes, I'll just kind of peek at it just a little bit. Little white mushrooms are super dangerous in the wild also. Excellent. So basically, the smaller the mushroom is, the more likely it is that there are other ones like it that can kill you.
Well, also, little white and little brown are very generic.
Oh, these are garlic butter.
Oh, that sounds good. Gimme.
Yeah, but with the cheesecake?
Yeah. Garlic, bacon, cheddar,
Well, alright.
chipotle, honey. Yeah. Hell yeah.
And then I guess that's what we'll do.
I got bacon in my hair.
Oh no! Oh, the kids are gonna start calling you bacon hair now.
Yep, that's what they're gonna do.
It's gonna. Oh man, I'm sorry.
And they high five my sign.
They what? High five your sign.
At the crossings.
Oh yeah. I forgot you do interact with kids still.
I do. Pizza mushrooms. That's what they're called. That's the scientific name.
What? What mushrooms?
Agaricus bisporus.
Oh yes, of course. To be honest, they're not my favorite. They're kind of bland and lame. Okay, I imagine they're also inexpensive, which is probably why the pizza places use them. Maybe. This is also pointing slightly higher up than it needs to be. There we go. Boom, bam, bam. Nah, that's fine. No, you didn't. You're great. I'll rinse this out too. Food Friday. Okay, there we go.
We could try preparing one of those vegan fish and chips things.
What?
We have 20
Isn't Fix the one that wants to have those? Also, do they go in the oven or do they go elsewhere?
They either go in the oven or you fry them on the
You
stovetop.
could fry them on the stove.
And Fix
Sure,
said
she
that
wants one.
she wants one, but she bought it 300 years ago.
Well, so they're definitely expensive. Okay, mostly because they are so widely cultivated. Okay, well, that makes sense too.
Yeah, all you have to do is like put some dirt down in your basement and then plant mushrooms and they'll grow. That's what Minecraft told me.
Oh my god. Wait.
What?
You can't believe everything in video games.
You telling me Minecraft lied to me?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
About tomorrow. Boop. Alright, where is she on this list of people?
Who?
Fix. There she is. We are going to make your food. Bam.
We don't have to. It was just a suggestion.
I mean, we had one delicious thing, and we're probably going to have another delicious thing. Why not have a disgusting thing? I think that sounds great. Where is it? Is it this thing here?
Yeah. Hey,
It looks terrible.
smells okay.
It looks just absolutely vile, if you ask me. Alright, so let's get ourselves some...
Well, read the instructions. I don't know exactly how to do it.
What says... Okay, conventional or toaster oven, and then it says deep fryer. Doesn't say anything about normal frying.
We could put it in the air fryer.
Sure. It's been a while since we've used that.
All right, we can pop the air fryer up on the counter.
I'll just move the stand mixer out of the way because it is no longer being used.
Yeah, that's been a while since we used the big boss.
The big boy. Oh yeah, that's right. It's actually called the Big Boss. Yes, we have yet to use the... You need some help?
Nope, we're doing it.
Okay, we've yet to use the air fryer on the show. We're gonna now, I guess. So here it is. Wow, so big, so huge, so massive.
Not be on stream so people can't see we're at work.
You already told him you work with kids.
No, not this work. So yeah, it's a great device.
All right. So the question though
It's
is,
so much food.
how do we make
So
those
easy.
in this? We also don't have instructions for that.
Yeah, you just do it the same as a normal oven, but you reduce the temperature.
To what?
25 degrees.
Okay.
So this says preheat to 425. Frozens on a non-stick baking sheet for 10 to 12 minutes. Oven, or 12 to 14 minutes. Toaster oven until golden brown, crisp, and hot. So this isn't going to be as interesting as I thought. Alright, should we try one?
It says to preheat it, right? Or do we not?
Oh,
do
yeah,
that?
I guess we can preheat it, yeah.
Alright, here we go. Let me scoot this over just a little bit. And it even glows. Oh man, so mystical.
Ooh,
What?
short on time. First microwave. Place 2 fishless fillets on a microwave plate and microwave for 1 minute on high. Then pan fry in a non-stick fry pan
Oh.
with no oil over medium
No
heat
oil.
for 4.5 to 4.5 minutes
So wait.
each side. Wait, that's not that much less time. That's stupid. That's like maybe
Short on time?
That's
Do
like
this thing that takes us long.
1 minute less time if you're lucky. Deep fryer is the fastest. Fry 3.5
Yeah.
minutes until golden, crisp, and hot.
Unsurprising.
So yeah, this is what a vegan fish fillet looks like. It smells.
This is what a vegan considers acceptable food.
This smells not really like a fish.
Okay.
But yeah, if you guys want a cool deep fryer, this one's great. It's wonderful. I love it.
Probably won't taste like a fish either.
Well, I want to see what it tastes like.
I mean, you're more than welcome to eat it.
I will. It is made. Oh, I think I read off the ingredients last time, but it's like water, canola oil is the second most populous ingredient in this textured vegetable protein product made of soy protein concentrate, enriched flour, tapioca starch, potato starch, methyl cellulose, yeast,
It's a lot of
corn
science
flour,
words.
natural flavors. So we have more natural flavors than we have salt.
Is salt not considered a natural flavor?
No, salt is bad for you, remember?
And natural flavors aren't?
No, natural flavors are natural, so they're good.
Okay. I'm just saying that salt sounds like something that would be considered natural in most contexts.
Yeah, I need to look up actually what the word natural flavors means.
List of natural flavors.
Alright, that's good enough. We can put it in.
Alright. How many are you putting in?
We'll just put in one, just to try it.
Plop it in. And how long for?
Let's set it for 10 minutes. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. Oh, maybe we should put it on the bottom.
It's a little late for that now.
Yeah.
These are the things you need to tell me ahead of time.
I should have. You're right.
But you didn't.
But I didn't.
Why didn't you?
Because I don't think ahead. There we go. Ta-da!
There we go. Just move it elsewhere too. We can have
So
this.
yeah, you can technically cook 2 different kinds of things at a time in this thing, but
Kinda?
why would you?
Alright, let me just rotate this some more. Do. Yep. That gets my face. Okay, so
Yeah, it's
this
nice. Unlike other air fryers, you can actually see what's happening,
natural.
and it's
flavor.
very easy to clean.
Alright, so what are
Oh, I'm gonna try one of your pieces of fake fish.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Okay.
what are natural flavors? Get the facts.
All right.
This place stinks of bacon.
You mean
Yeah.
it smells delicious of
There's
bacon?
a-
Is what you meant to say. But-
No.
So we've got spice, fruit or fruit juice, vegetable or vegetable juice, edible yeast, herb, bark, bud, root, leaf or similar plant material. Wait, what? Meat, fish, poultry, eggs, dairy products, fermentation products? What?
So it could be anything, really.
The natural flavor in a product isn't necessarily just one ingredient. It may be a combination of different flavor ingredients, even dozens.
This may be their word for our proprietary flavoring blend
Now
that
check
we
this-
don't want to list out because we don't want people to steal our stuff.
Check this out. What does natural even mean? It's important to know that the FDA has a pretty fuzzy definition of natural. It simply means it doesn't contain anything man-made. Though it has a wholesome and appealing ring to it, natural on a food label or ingredient doesn't mean it's healthy, organic, simple, or something your grandma had in her pantry. Okay?
Yeah, but what is man-made?
What's the difference between natural and artificial flavors? Natural flavors are derived by plants and animals. Artificial flavors are derived from man-made substances. No kidding. Both can and often are formulated in a lab, and the molecules may be identical.
Yep.
What's wrong with natural flavors? There is some distrust of natural flavors, and here are 2 reasons why. First, natural flavors often have additional ingredients in them, like preservatives and stabilizers, to make the flavors work better in the food. But those additional ingredients don't have to come from natural sources. Second, the FDA doesn't require companies to disclose the specific ingredients included in the natural flavoring, so it's impossible to know what ingredients are used and whether you want to avoid them. For instance, vegans would want to steer clear of natural flavors that are derived from animals, and people with food allergies need to know exactly what food contains.
I would laugh my ass off if it had like fish in it from fish flavors.
That
listed
would
as
be
natural.
hilarious. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Can MSG be called a natural flavor? No. According to an FDA spokesperson, if a product contains added MSG, it must include it on the ingredient list, and it may not be lumped into spices and seasonings. But keep in mind that the following ingredients also contain MSG, so if you're avoiding MSG, avoid these ingredients too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this like the bacon that's like, oh, it's not cured with nitrates, and they just pour 300 tons of celery salt on it, which is nitrates.
Can natural flavors contain gluten? Yes.
Yeah, no kidding.
According
What
to
do you
an
think gluten
FDA
is?
spokesperson. Natural flavor may be derived from gluten containing grains. However, if that grain is wheat, you'll see it on the label. Under labeling law, if an ingredient contains protein from wheat, the word wheat must be included either in the ingredients list or contains statement.
Yeah, so you don't kill people.
Nice.
Well, now we know.
Yeah. There's a lot more information on this page, but those are probably the biggest takeaways.
Ooh, Ursula beef.
Oh, you opening cards?
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
Yeah. That'll be.
How's that ticking sound, everybody? Is it driving you crazy?
Because this guy is a very competitive rival. What, James?
I was asking chat if the ticking was driving them crazy.
Um,
Because it's a tick, 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 tick sound.
Also, I decided instead of having sealed packs like this, I was just going to take the pack out and leave the cardboard up there. You can't tell the difference looking at it.
Mmm.
But you'll know.
I'm
Deep down, you'll know.
Of course I'm fine with that.
Like, does it look like I care?
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited. So I looked it up and I emailed people and I confirmed that I did do the correct stuff. I'm registered as a business, and once my tax ID comes in a few weeks, that'll be what I put on my resale stuff and or my
Good to hear,
reseller
Shillelagh.
license stuff.
Ticking
and
also
I
doesn't
know
bother
my
me.
bank account things.
Nice.
Woody, I was wondering.
What do you wonder?
So
This
for-
expired in January.
Oh my god.
I wonder if it's still good though.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's Ritz crackers. How
I
bad
mean, the
could
Ritz
it be?
crackers, they're so stuffed with preservatives, they'll last until the heat death of the universe.
Yeah. They'll just
Like
be
I
a little.
suggested sell it. There's like all those videos. Of
They'll be a little less
It's
tasty.
like Best Buy this.
Yeah.
I think I'll still probably use like my Cheez-Its and my better cheddars though. 'Cause, those we have.
What do you think?
They look like crackers,
Everything looks so dull on the stream because of the bright golden light.
right?
The big boss. Yeah, okay, Fix will be our guinea pig.
Yes, if she dies, then we'll know. Mom said doesn't bother her either, so nobody cares about ticking.
Salt is still salty.
Oh my god. Is the garlic still
Crackers
garlicky?
garlic. Yeah.
Cracker still cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. So what do you need from me? Alright, we're gonna go speak secrets to each other. Goodbye.
They're gonna be crafty people. Yeah, it still tastes pretty good. I will accept it.
Still have 2 packets of condiments from KFC from who knows when. No one's gonna eat them, except for me. I will put it upon myself. Here's the track. Does this even fit? Oh, it barely fits. 9 minutes to go. About like 4 minutes left on this guy.
Yeah.
But I figured if we're technically doing business, we could avoid it because that would make
Technically, you say?
sense. Also because it'd probably look better to write something there.
Yeah.
No, what's that?
How was your secrets?
Good secrets.
Nice.
Great secrets.
Love to hear it.
Yeah.
You'll love to see it. What?
Oh, I'm just. What is that?
Honey mustard? Honey mustard that no one's going to eat, so I'm going to eat it.
Alright, our fake fish fillet is looking fake.
It's looking fishy.
There you go.
Does that mean it's a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. It's starting to bubble, which is nice.
Which implies frying, right?
Yeah. Air frying. You put it for 8 minutes?
I put it for 10.
Oh, you put it for 10?
I said
Okay.
to do it for 10.
And is it at 400?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Cool. How many minutes do we got?
Like 2.
Okay.
And a half?
We'll temp it when it finishes.
Lol? What's the lol? Why are we lolling? What'd I do?
Hey, leave the
I need
kitchen.
your reads, Shillelagh. Jasper, you're not loud in here right now.
She's just passed out on the floor.
I will push her. She's not, she's very clearly awake. Didn't even touch her.
Jasper will. I think she's hot. I think that's her problem. She's splaying out on
On the cold.
the cooler vinyl tile or whatever.
Is our AC on yet?
No,
No?
it's finally around time that we could put it on.
Right? Frying. Air frying. One and a
It
half.
certainly doesn't smell like cooking fish would smell. It does not have a fishy smell.
Should probably not eat all of these right now. That would be a smart thing to do. Yay! That will also help in future when baking. During
Oh,
baking
yeah.
streams.
Yesterday, Fix was dying.
I didn't bake anything yesterday.
Oh wait, no, it was the last time you baked.
Wednesday.
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Pie day. And I made the pie. It was so good. This is good eating right here. Oh yeah. Culinary masterpieces. The only thing that makes me not want to use these as much with the cheesecake, because they're just so small.
The cheeses.
Yeah. Like, you can't really get a bunch of stuff on one of these babies the way that you can a Ritz, because Ritz are like twice as much surface area.
Those are also so much more flavorful. They might overpower the flavor of the cheesecake.
Maybe, but the cheesecake isn't. It does have cheddar in it, so it might just supplement in a good
Well,
way.
I guess you'll just have to experiment.
Soon? Oh. I feel like that means it was preheated, but
Yes, it does.
Whatever.
That's okay.
you called it.
I called
You're the
it.
one eating it.
Yeah, we should probably.
Oh God.
I mean, I guess it's less important to temp it since it's just a lump of wheat and soy, and it's probably not going to poison me. But
Probably not going to poison it. I mean, I can temp it if you want.
No, it's okay.
I kind of want to, man.
Okay.
What,
See,
are we looking for a specific temperature?
That's the thing. I don't know.
What?
I don't know what the safe temperature of
vegan food?
monstrosities is.
Hey Google, what temperature should vegan foods be cooked to?
145. Okay.
So this is 151.
All right. Cool. We did it. It's
Bon appetit.
Okay. Oh, it's got a crispy. It's got a crispy
Crispy,
crunch.
crunchy.
But I can't eat it right
Butterfinger.
now, or I will burn myself.
It's true.
So yeah, here's fake fish.
Fake fish, so fake, so
It smells. It does smell. See, smell it. It smells faintly like fish.
faintly. It also smells faintly like bad.
Well, I mean, fish smells faintly bad a lot of the time.
You have a good point.
It's still rather warm. So. Does Fix want in on this?
She didn't seem to. She didn't respond with that when I was like, "We're making your food." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "Come see," and then she didn't say anything. So my guess is no. My guess
So
is
this
she
is
doesn't
what
give a
it
crap.
looks like when it's broken. So it actually has a kind of not flaky, but faux fiber, faux muscle fiber.
Faux muscle fiber.
It does not taste like fish.
Absolutely no one's surprise.
It almost tastes the closest thing I can compare it to is that one time when we got fish and chips from. It wasn't Leatherby's. Even Leatherby's doesn't have fish and chips this bad.
Arctic Circle?
Yes.
Did we ever get it from Arctic Circle?
It
Or am I
must have
just dogging on Arctic Circle because they
It
suck?
would have to be Arctic Circle. No, I can't remember. But this one place we got fish and chips from, and it was just vile.
The only other place I can think of getting fish and chips from is Village Inn, when we did the infinite fried fish Fridays.
Yeah, it. Like, for making something out of textured wheat protein and textured soy protein, like, kudos.
I just don't understand. There are so many. Okay.
This is like Denny's level. It almost has an octopus-like, that sort of chewy texture. It's not terrible.
All right. So for things like
a little terrible.
For things like normal cake,
Like
which
if you were super drunk, maybe. I'm gonna put
I doubt it.
mayo on there.
Yeah, mayo makes yes. Put mayo, the most vegan of foods. But no, here's the thing. If you're trying to make something that isn't normally vegan, that's fine. But why would you want to take something which its primary core is anti-vegan, like a meat product or cheese, and try to make that vegan? I feel like that's just an exercise in futility. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm eating this thing that it's totally not. It's like you're just playing make-believe at that point. Octopus?
Yeah, the texture's a little bit off, but you know, it's not awful.
It's off, but it's not off. Oh.
Like I'm voluntarily eating the rest of this
Apparently you are.
because I'm starving to death. Because I haven't eaten in 36 hours.
No, you're eating right now. Only 36?
It might be closer to 48.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right, because mine was 36 when I no, mine was 39 when I stopped.
Okay, yeah.
Apparently, for the fast, as far as the fasting app is concerned, the longest I've done is 48 exact. Almost makes me want to do
But yeah.
like 72.
If you're trying to do this crap for health reason, don't be vegetarian, be pescatarian. Pescatarians have some of the best health outcomes over all the groups that people study. Because you get to avoid all the horrible crap that happens when you try and cut a vital, food source out of your diet.
Wow, it is only 3:30. That's incredible. This may be the shortest stream known to man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I assume.
Oh, this makes me want to have actual good salmon now.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me just. That's interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
What's it doing?
Look at the top. Like it's not.
Oh, it's got a good jiggle to it, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of darkened up.
Do you think that it's good to go, or should we put it in like?
You're the cheesecake expert.
Yeah, but this is a savory cheesecake, and this is supposed to be eaten warm.
Oh, it
So,
is?
Yeah,
Oh.
you do not cool this.
This
I'm
bad
gonna
boy.
call it.
Yeah, I think
I'm
it.
gonna call
I
it.
think-
There you go.
And if it's not enough, I mean, who
Here.
cares?
Here, you wanna? Are you gonna bring it over?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it over. First, I'm gonna lift this up and see if it hide and drain. Dun-dun-dun, look, it's cheesecake. It's a savory cheesecake. It's very
Jiggle.
orange.
Jiggle.
Look at it jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Should probably wait at least like 15 minutes for it to like not kill us.
15 seconds.
No.
I'm not gonna wait 15 minutes.
Do you want to burn yourself?
Blow on it.
Oh my god. Yes, the most sanitary of ways to cool off food. Blowing on it. Also, the most sanitary of ways to frickin' blow out your candles.
I wonder if you could turn on. I wonder if there's a setting for the air fryer that you could just set the lid on and it would just circulate air without heating it.
Yes. The only thing this needs to turn on is to have this down and this turned and to have it plugged in. Like, it doesn't need to be on top of this.
No, I mean to turn it on without heating.
Wait, what?
Without having it turn on the heating element.
What? I don't understand what you're trying to do.
I want to activate
You want it
the
to be-
fan so that it will blow on the food.
Oh. We just need a fan. Is what we need.
It doesn't have that setting. Yeah, we don't have a fan though. Sorry.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. So how long do you want to wait then?
Are you gonna try and cut slices out of it,
I don't know. I don't know that it can be sliced.
or are you just gonna dip stuff into it?
It doesn't say to cut it into slices. In fact, I don't even think it has
Because if you were just dipping into it, like it's not gonna take long for a little tiny dipped piece to cool
I'll
down.
dip into you. Is what I'll do.
Yeah, you will.
See here. Serve warm. Because I mean, I feel like it's not a cheesecake if it's not sliced up. But I mean, in order to slice it up, you pretty much have to wait for it to solidify a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't say amount per slice; it says amount per serving. So.
I would be really worried to try and take the springform part off. I feel like it would just ooze out.
I
immediately.
almost really kind of want to, but let's
Just
not.
do it on stream, just
Oh
for
my
the
God,
fun
that's
of it.
terrible idea. All right, so do you want to dip stuff? I'll use a big one. I'll use a big one. Da-na-na-na.
Oh, it's solider than I thought.
Oh, so should we then?
Well, I'm gonna still eat this.
Oh my god. I mean, the breadcrumbs on the bottom and the sides would lead me to believe that it's probably...
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah. Holy mackerel.
This is how you eat cheesecake, guys.
Apparently it is.
Look at that.
The honey chipotle is very prominent.
Go into focus.
But yeah, I still think that, waiting for it to cool a little bit would have been better.
Yes.
Because it is still really hot.
But
I wonder what you could top it with? You mean top it? Like, is that a typo?
so good.
Whoops.
Well,
Well,
I was suggesting he thought he was only going to need to use half the bacon, and I suggested he top it with more bacon.
unfortunately, we do not have bacon with which to top it anymore.
We could cover it in Ritz crackers.
No. I mean, we could, but we're not going to.
I'd say this is an unmitigated success.
Yay! Also makes me want to mix Chipotle into honey more often and just put it in things like peanut butter sandwiches and, Yes, everyone at home, feel free to make this. And, okay, tell me if I'm stupid, but doesn't it seem fine having been made in this size of pan?
I think it...
Oh, God.
Well, I think that if you made it, well, I feel like you probably could take it off the springform, actually. Crap.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you wouldn't? No, I mean, maybe after it cools.
Nope, I'm gonna do it now.
Oh, no. Put it on a baking sheet. Good lord.
Poor Kay. Here's what I'll do.
You don't want to lose it.
I'm not gonna lose
So
it.
good.
I'm not gonna lose it, Witty. Don't be such a baby. Hold on.
I really think you should let it cool before you unleash.
I thought we should let it cool before we eat it, but we didn't go down that road, did we?
Okay. Okay.
We're living life dangerously here on the
I
stream.
feel like you probably could have made this in an 8 or a 7th inch.
Probably.
And it probably would have been fine. This probably helps it actually hold together a lot better, though, if it's thinner.
Yeah, this is gonna be fine.
Because it has less opportunity for a big, thick center part that will fall apart. Well, it's been
Seems fine.
unclamped. Look at that.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Check it out. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I need to do a thing because we didn't actually take a picture before we started eating it. Witty.
I didn't realize you were going to take a picture.
I take a picture of everything.
No, you don't.
I try. This what I mean for the last month or two at least I have because I don't want to not have a thumbnail.
All right, I gave you better lighting.
Thank you. I'll just slice that. There we go. Jiggly. Let me just.
Yeah, it's too bad we don't have any more bacon to use as a garnish.
It's fine. It's
Next time.
fine. It's just fine. Just want you get as clean of lines as we can. So this would be a 4th, so that would be like an 1/8-ish.
It's still a little jiggly.
Little jiggly, it's fine. Alright, let me just scoop that onto a plate for you.
It's not working.
What? Did you whisper something?
Yeah.
What did you whisper?
Weirdest cheesecake.
Ta-da!
Very weird cheesecake,
Oh my god.
but very good.
Here,
Thank you.
there you go. I'll slice me up a piece too.
And it's got little strings of cheese.
Yeah, it does. Alright, let's take a picture of this. Take a picture of this puppy right here. Is this going to be my face? It's my face. I don't want my face right now. I want cheesecake.
Your face is lovely.
Yes, but I don't want it. Bam. Check that out. So, in the future, if anyone's ever like, "Whoa, is bacon and cheddar going to cheesecake would be good," you can say,
Unequivocally, yes. Most definitely.
Yeah, this is like an extremely sweet cheese dip.
A sweet cheese dip.
Yeah.
No complaints there. So good. Scoot this one.
Great suggestion.
It was my suggestion. So no one technically suggested it. It was all me.
A great idea.
Yeah. Now I do think that it would probably be best to, put it in the fridge after
Yes.
it's done eating. Save the rest of it for later, and then you can just, take slices and nuke them as one sees fit. I'm seeing a lot of oohs from Shalala. So many oohs. So Fix doesn't like good things, so she's not going to want this. But,
Correct.
ready for merging. Yeah, I don't know if it's the addition of the Chipotle or if the honey is just more in comparison to the.
So here's some of the and now it's on the computer. Here's some of the crust. It sort of makes the crust.
Sort of. Tunic. Damn it!
Oh, it does have some spice to it.
It's got a little bit of kick. Very good though.
It builds up over time.
Spice has a tendency to do that. Most spices, I feel like. Boop. So how much of this do you think you'll be eating?
How much? I have no idea what calories are right now. So
Again, well, I can pop this up and tell you that if you were to weigh it ahead of time, 100 grams is 1,151 calories.
how many grams are in the food?
What?
How many grams are in the whole thing?
I don't know. I didn't weigh it. You would have to do some science.
That
Figure
looks
it out.
almost like as much as I ate. Could weigh that right now.
But there's a plate.
Well, we're gonna put on another plate.
You know these plates
to
don't weigh the
zero it
same.
out. Yes, they do.
They don't know. You're so boiling hot.
Okay, so that you said it's 1,100 calories.
For 100 grams, yes.
Good lord! All right, I'm done.
Alrighty.
That's it. That's all I'm eating today.
You need more calories? Well, come on over. Have some
Good lord.
honey chipotle bacon cheddar
So that is
cheesecake.
apparently 89 grams, and 100 grams is 1,100 calories.
It's got a lot of bacon and cheese.
So this is a honey chipotle
You want some?
bacon cheddar cheesecake.
Whoa.
It's a savory cheesecake.
I mean, woof.
It's like a cheese dip.
What
I
are
have
you
like a
whooping
tiny
for?
bit.
It's very good. Says me. If it gets a nod from Fix, that means it can't be terrible.
It is not terrible.
Aha.
And then the spice creeps up on you a second later. We tried the fake fish. It's not awful.
Should
Yeah.
make this cheesecake? Yes, you
It's
should.
fairly
It was
inexpensive. It's
really
like
pretty easy.
bad, fish and chips. Like it doesn't taste fishy.
Okay.
And the texture's interesting, but it's not offensive. You good now?
Yeah, you're gonna go get my new glasses.
All right.
Oh, you'll be able to see.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't hear stream.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, yeah. This is so funny.
So the other side went out, so now I just have the glass and no arms at all attached to it. So
Womp womp.
I'm using an old frame.
Are there any lenses in those frames?
I knocked the lenses out to hold it up.
That's funny.
So yeah, the old crappy frames
That
are
is-
holding up my glasses.
That is very innovative, I've got to say.
Yeah, and now I'll return with actual glasses.
Right. I mean, I guess that's it for. Oh wait, before you go.
So that's so weird.
What?
100 grams of just cream cheese
Yeah.
is under 500 calories.
Okay.
How much is 100 grams of honey?
I don't know, like
What's the
21 grams is like 60.
Yeah.
So.
So like how in the world?
Because as it bakes out, the moisture makes it lighter and condenses the calories.
But I can't condense it that much.
You don't. I mean, okay. Here's a thought.
Oh my gosh, show the stream.
What is happening?
It's alive. Oh, I love
that
your
copyrighted
creepy
music?
camel.
No.
How do we know?
Please don't touch it. It's genuinely from Egypt. And
Yes.
genuinely cursed.
Yes. Yeah, we've been on vacation to Egypt before.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know, you yelled at me not to leave.
Yeah, and then okay. So you have a birthday. It's coming
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
What birthday dessert am I making you on Wednesday?
Oh, whoa.
Or like, yeah.
I'd have to think.
Okay. To be determined next stream.
It's probably some sort of cheesecake.
Probably. They are what I mostly make, and they are the things that tend to turn out the best. So
Ah,
anyway,
I'll look through your books.
feel
Or you
free.
can make me something from like, I have that Fallout recipe cookbook.
I think there's a cake recipe in there.
I don't know. Yeah.
Send me
I'll
that
think of it.
recipe. Now I want to
What, this one?
estimate out the calories. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let me see who happens to be streaming right now.
I'm just so hungry.
Well, then have more of this.
But I don't want to have to
Oh,
fast
that's
tomorrow
right.
because we're gonna go out and eat. Unless you don't
I'm
want.
gonna read your stuff. All right, I sent you a thing.
Thank you.
Feel free to math it. Let me see who's streaming. Who is streaming now? Is there anyone streaming that I can do things for? Ooh, Charbon! Excellent. Still doing Final Fantasy X. All right. So yeah, this was it's only an hour and 45 minutes. It's one of the shorter streams, but again, I do have engagements that I need to attend to. So. Let me just go into, where is the mouse? Thank you, mouse. There we go. All right, get that off. All right. Thank you for leaving your plate here. / raid charred monk.
Recipeofhealth.com. That's funny.
Wait, what?
The website is called Recipe of Health.
Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely healthy. Bye, Mom. All right, here we go. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna see you guys on Wednesday. It'll be a fun, amazing, fantastic time. I hope you all have wonderful, delicious, fantastic, amazing food until I see you again. And I love and appreciate all of your various faces. So until next time. Bye bye.